back of the iPhone 5, you also have that single camera setup, which we'll go ahead and hit on right now. It is a single 8 megapixel sensor, and you can shoot full HD video on it, at 30 frames per second. You have autofocus, which is cool. You have, a pretty okay front camera as well. But I think, as expected, nobody's going to pick up this phone nowadays and feel like they have the best camera in the world. But surprisingly, it's not an ugly camera. It's not a bad camera either. And that's something that's super impressive. I think in this day and age, everyone, including me, just wants more sensors and more video resolutions and stuff. But the photo quality that you can still get from an iPhone 5 in outdoor conditions is actually not bad. And I've said this before and I'll say it again, that's actually a huge asset of the iPhone 5. You're not necessarily going to feel like you have a super old phone, but you are in a way. I mean, I'm only saying these things because of the age of this device. If a manufacturer came out this year and actually put out a phone of this caliber in this day and age, I would be very disappointed. I wouldn't like it at all, and I would probably be disappointed overall. But the fact that this thing is almost a 9-year-old phone, the fact that it still turns on, the fact that it's not getting supported anymore, and the fact that you can probably pick it up for like $30 is more than enough of a reason for me to kind of justify the camera. Obviously, it's not that great of a camera anymore, but it's okay for the most part. You have, some minor settings in the camera app, but other than that, there's not a whole lot of other capability that you have. But the front camera, I think, is probably the bigger problem, as I've stated before. It's only a 1.2 megapixel sensor. You only have the ability of shooting 720p videos, and as I stated before, it's greater if you have, more video resolutions you can film at, but still, at the end of the day, I think it's okay. And for the year that this phone came out and for how old it is, I think it's totally okay, and it justifies a lot of the problems that this phone probably has. So that pretty much covers it up in the camera standpoint. Now,